This is Chris Farra, and I'm doing my assessment for a video game, and basically using the example of RuneScape to illustrate how I would assess some things going on in the game. One of the main things would be just random tasks that are done throughout the game, like the ability to click buttons. Mainly this would be just kind of a check mark completion grade. Then, of course, my character right here is going to fish and get fish, chop down a tree, and build a fire and cook over it. So those would all be things that I would be looking for while I'm grading a game. Something more completion-wise would be just what level did they get to. Obviously there's a gauge on here to see the percentage done in the tutorial, and then throughout the levels too. You could also check how long did it take, how many attempts did they have, and then is there a certain, if there's a certain pathway to go, did they follow it or did they kind of deviate and go on their own? I guess throughout the rest of it would be more metacognitive approaches to it, where it's letting the students decide or tell the instructor how they chose or why they chose the actions that they did. Did they ever change their mind? Why'd they change their mind? What point was it at? I definitely saw that in the Dungeons and Dragons simulation. But I guess at the end of it, you could do somewhat of a point assessment, where did they get to a certain point level to be successful. And although I feel like most of the grading that occurs in a game is going to be student generated, where the student is telling you what they did, but it's kind of hard to grade, but this was a fun assignment, and I look forward to using it later on.